Let's get ready to
Meme! That's right, friends, we are memeing today. I know I normally put out deck guides that are, somewhat competitive, can play on ladder, that kind of thing. This here is not that. Don't get me wrong. We've won ladder games on ladder with this deck. It is not a tier 1, probably not a tier 2, but it is a whole hell of a lot of fun to play. Welcome back to Christo's Cafe. This is part 1 of a 2-part series around Skellige meme decks. That being said, we're going to jump into this one, the first deck of the two, the Invincible Chad. So we cooked this one up on stream a little while ago, a couple weeks ago. I've been a little bit slow getting the deck out, but here it is. You can watch me as always, twitch.tv/TheOneChristo. I'm live with Gwent Tuesday, Thursdays, and Sundays. So let's dive into the deck. I do have a couple games for you. One is in casual. We were just tweaking a few things in the deck. And then one is actually on ladder. So it'll give you kind of a different idea and a direction from both of the ways you can play this deck. So let's jump in. This is Battle Trance. The whole game plan here, I will give you the overall idea first. So what we're doing is we have Battle Trance. That is going to focus on using Getty to get you your win. You can use Getty in round 1 or save it for round 2 to defend a bleed or round 3 to get points. You've got a lot of options here. So basically, you're going to use Getty in one of the 3 rounds, ideally round 1 to give you the win, or like I said, round 2 if you want to defend your bleed. Onero is there for consistency because this deck relies on Chad, Arnaghad, aka Chad, with Sucrus to win you the game. So you got a lot of fun stuff there. You want to get them behind Defender, which is your Covenant of Steel. You've got Sigdrifa's Right. Now this is going to bring back one of your key pieces. Most of the time it's going to be the Covenant of Steel. You may decide to drop that in earlier rounds to protect your Getty. Otherwise, what you're going to do is potentially drop it, have it removed, and instead of dropping Sucrus and Arnie, you're going to go and bring it back with Right. So game plan, you want to have the Covenant out. You're going to drop Sucrus next to it, and then on Adrenaline 4, so with 5 cards left in hand, Arnaghad will be played. That'll leave you with 4. That'll activate his Adrenaline ability, and then he will destroy everything left on the board. Sucrus will make sure of that. Watch for things like Curse of Corruption that get behind your defender without killing it, because that can be a problem. But if they can't answer your defender twice and Sucrus, then you are in good shape. That is going to be your kind of round 3 game winning play. That's why I said Getty can go round 1, round 2. Heatwave just for some early removal. So you have the flexibility of playing some of these cards earlier in the round because you want to hang on to your combo for round 3. So if you want to use Heatwave in round 1 because you've got a big problem you need to remove to make sure you win that round, go for it. You want to drop Getty in round 1, round 2, go for it. These are not problems. If you're not going to use Getty in round 1, you're going to drop things like Crow Mother to get you some points. You're going to obviously want that out as soon as possible. You've got Delirium for a little bit of removal. You've got Decoction for removal as well. I don't know why that looks like Sucrus. You might have some other 6 provision ideas you want to throw in here. Those are always options. I just thought a little bit of removal does not hurt. And there isn't a ton of things in the 6 provision spot that I really liked having. So that's why I went with double removal. We've got 2 Freya's Blessings in as well. This can bring you back both Crow Messengers if they're in the graveyard. So you want to get those out as soon as possible in round 1. Obviously the Crow Clan Preacher. Those are your main activations for Getty because they get the bonded ability, especially when you're going to end up with like 3 or more on board. You've got the Svalblood Priest, also key in this deck, will often be your Freya's Blessing target because the Priest will go ahead and start damaging things. If you drop the Priest next to something that's got Sucrus, if it's, Chad, the Priest won't damage Arnie, will continue to get boosted, and that will just pretty much win you the game. So you've got a huge opportunity here to get a ton of points with the Priest. Another great Priest target, obviously the Covenant of Steel if you play it earlier on in the game because the armor will eat the pings. Then once he gets to Berserk 6, the armor comes back. So you're really getting a ton of points out of that as well. Again, no issue dropping them early because you can always bring them back with Freya's Blessing. Bardroem, the same as the one from the leader. Both of these can be put on Arnie. Again, with Sucrus next to him, he takes no damage. So you're just giving him big boosts. Crow Messenger, sorry, again, great round one play, thins the deck and gets you 2 bodies on the board. The Adept, great early play. Dropping a Priest next to the Adept early as well is also great because he continues to heal himself every turn, so you lose no points there. Especially if you wait it out and get that armor put on top, you're in even better shape. We've got 2 MEMES, plus the Skirmishers for a little bit of discard. We did make a few tweaks in the deck. I had Burna in here originally. So Burna actually took up one of the 8 spots, and I think we downgraded one of the Deliriums to a 4, cut these guys out. I didn't find it as consistent. The problem was I was often drawing a Skirmisher, but no Burna, and she's really the only discard option in the deck. And this way you get 2 discard options, 2 discard cards. I found they synergized a little bit better this way. And you can also, if you have one in hand, go ahead and use something like Freya's Blessing to go ahead and draw you back your Scald from your graveyard, and then it drops the Skirmisher. So it gives you a little bit more flexibility, I found. Honestly, this deck is a ton of fun. It wins games. It's not perfect. It's very combo reliant. So obviously bad draws and things like that can be a problem. That's why the discard's in here for a bit more consistency. Neuromancy's in. Thinning with your Crow Messenger is in. So there's a lot of good options to kind of clean your hand and your deck out to get you those key pieces by the end. Give it a go. Let me know what you think. Drop it in the comments below. You can find me, my Discord, Twitter, all that fun stuff. Twitch is linked in the description. So keep me posted if you like these meme lists. I'm going to do a second SK1 hopefully later this week or early next week, playing around alchemy. So alchemy, this is around alchemy. I'm talking about restore. So my next deck guide will be around a restore meme that is a lot of fun and did not lose a single game in casual. So keep an eye out for that. You can hit the subscribe button to get notified as to when that video comes out. I will see you all soon, and until next time, happy meming. Revenants? I don't know if this deck can hold up to Revenants, to be entirely honest. You tweet your streams, just start tagging Kevin and Jay. I should. Jay Muse streams pretty regularly. That's good. I mean, Marjoram on the Adept is actually kind of decent. You think the new bomber is going to be broken in SK? I haven't looked at it that much. Upon like my initial perception of it, it kind of made me think it would fit nicely in like no unit Skoya, which is very upsetting. That's just kind of my initial thought process of it. Jay's movie? No, what movie's that? Flag? I did not even know that was a thing. I also tagged Diedrich Bader, who plays the security guard in Jay and Silent Bob during that Tea Party moment that I quote all the time. And he liked my tweet.
Left, right.
Madness to the Method. Let me look that up. I mean, he went first, right? I can just dump junk. Oh, of course, Kevin Smith is in it. Oh, is it like it's about him? I don't think I can keep up engine-wise, but let's just get some of the stuff out of our deck. It's right, it's fiction, but it's like about him and his... It's not like a documentary, but he's playing himself in it. That seems super interesting. Jason Mewes, attempting method acting in order to gain more respect for himself in Hollywood, slowly descends into madness. That sounds great. So Mr. Opponent fucked up and didn't realize that The Witcher is not a soldier. Or he's playing the Flake maneuver and dropping a Redanian archer in the front row. Which one is it? Is it the Flake maneuver? Or is it stupidity? He literally just had to drop this on the outside. And the problem is I wanted to decoct it. I thought it was the same. You're not wrong. This kind of sticks him here. He's for sure going to move it back, though. He for sure has Siege Ladder and is going to move it back or something. I don't really care that much. Like sometimes your wrist gets tired and you put the card on the wrong row. That is why you have that auto don't be a fucking idiot on. Oh yeah, when you're on mobile, that's true. You go here, he gains armor every turn, you get a boost every turn. Are we happy? Yeah, playing on mobile is not easy, man. It really is not, Sophia. Is Mardrum's enough, right? Because I gain 6, I gain 7, 9. Yeah, that's fine. You have written the questions for Gwent trivia. Can you send me all the answers, please? iPad's not so bad, yeah. Because your screen's a little bit bigger, but on a phone, it's not easy. And I've also occasionally had the game like just brick on me and die. I don't know why. Makes me sad. Okay, Mr. Opponent wants a long round. Mr. Christo does not want a long round. Mr. Christo also doesn't have enough druids to play this properly. Today was very toxic for me. Yes, and that's why I am not playing ladder at this very moment. Unnecessary. I could bleed him with Getty and see how far we get. Though Chad gets worse over time, right? If I play Covenant, fuck, it makes me wish oh no, I kept it. If I play Covenant, then Sucrus, then that, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 cards left. This is interesting.
Who's next? Any of you's got the courage?
Can you get triggered when it's a mirror? That's a valid point. That's a valid point. It's only a mirror because you asked for it. Otherwise, it would not be a mirror.
The king, the country, the freedom!
Have fun.
Never thought
Trying to damage my defender.
So much business.
Makes me wish I had kept the Coction, though I would miss. Because of course I would. Trebuchet. You play a trebuchet, you asshat. It makes me wonder if dropping leader to boost the Covenant is worth it. Because if he plays Curse of Corruption, he could have removed it already. Not convinced that that's right, but I think it's funny. Actually, this is all a lot of work for something I can just Sigdrifa's right. I'll let him sink it in. It's fine. Guys.
For honor. Oh, what a lovely tea party.
Oh, this is fun. I know it's in casual, but I've been playing against legit decks, and it's still fun. Let's see what happens. I mean, look, we beat Patricidal Fury. It's a perfectly good... Hey, this isn't lockdown. It's not B.
Patience is not a virtue I am known to have.
Like, it was replay a unit from the board. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we drew some shit here. This is a decent hand. I like this guy with this, and with this, and with this. Scald gets us that. This goes on the board. This is a decent hand. That goes away. These are probably both unnecessary. And kick one of them. Decoction's okay. It kills an engine. This is probably assimilate, right? You're making me Nausicaa, Sergeant. Assimilate ball, yeah. Well, we got the Yeet Wave, so that's good news.
Don't you pester me.
There's Chad. And the beauty of this deck is it looks just like a completely normal Battle Trance deck. Battle Trans Getty deck. Seems completely normal.
Keep a vigil, so that others may sleep.
Why? And do I care that much? He might be, in which case this opening play was kind of meh, but that's okay. He could be Mill. Nausicaa Sergeant is fine with Mill, right? Do we regret pro rank yet? Not. I mean, this doesn't feel like pro rank, so who knows? Him burning Getty would be terrible news. Everything else is fine. I think Getty's really the only thing. Oh yeah, this is Mill, all right.
Bow, barbarian.
It's okay.
Bow low.
Yeah, I'm not super worried. Poor guy. Poor gay. Poor guy.
Accept our sacrifice!
Oh, like, yeah, Mill plus Golgrim. Could be. Is kind of awkward.
You mistake stars reflected in a pond tonight.
I mean, that kind of worked out fine. The Sucrus Chad is a little bit of a bad, like, unfortunate situation. I feel like he can burn through cards pretty good. Such a low, like, why Vilgefort's that out of all things? What's summoning, Tibor?
Give no quarter!
Equally in heart and mind.
Almost makes you want to get Chad down. That would have been funny. We're getting more EA Star Wars games announced as well. Do I grow Sucrus Arnaghad? You just Yenvos it, right? And then I cry. That's the problem. So all of my druids are going to be in the graveyard, which is going to be a problem. So I mean, means I need probably both of those. Or I get rid of like Sucrus and get it back with Sigdrifa. I think that's theoretically better because I want to try and 2-0, so I want to play Getty next round.
Should have stayed put on the arms.
Yes, I did. I grabbed Battlefront 2 for free. Blade Runner. I was very excited about it. I barely played the first one, but I'm about to give it a go. I'm also, Echo, even more excited for non-EA related Star Wars games. That is also exciting news. Okay, there's Getty. There's Getty, I lied. There's Getty right there. There's Defender. Defender, Getty, Druid. Druid? I mean, I wish I had those two, but like, it is what it is. Imagine hating on EA. I mean, what? EA, like 1 out of 10 Star Wars games is good, so I completely understand why that's a thing. See how fast this guy dies. EA's sports games were great in like the 90s.
We follow Lethem.
Can't wait for you to copy that thing over and over again. Do I go Sucrus Chad? That's more funny. He's gonna keep trying to copy it and it's gonna keep dying. It still gets the deploy off, but it dies, right?
The goddess protects you from all evil.
Wait, what?
Let us see.
Nice. Enjoy your Skilliga card from your graveyard, asshat.
Your body is stronger than your steel.
I need to get Heatwave out of my hand, actually. He needs to use this now.
Out of the way, rabble!
Cool, go for it, sir.
No one can hide from me.
What the fuck is he doing? Dude, I don't know. I did click pro rank, right? I think I pass here. I think I pass here.
Time to get our hands dirty.
Enjoy my Getty. I think I can pass here.
Blind can yet see.
Because in reality, if I draw this with my Getty, I win the game anyway. I don't think he can play any points.
True love could lift the curse, but who would love such a...
Oh, what a lovely tea party.
Yes. Pro rank, friends. Play this in pro rank.
Oh, what a lovely tea party.